Last time on Inside 3T. Meet Selena. Mystical.
It'll unlock everything in you, bro.
Meet Pleiades.
Freedom.
Yeah.
The whole business formation's coming together.
Situational updates here.
No idea what's going on.
It's a cool name, man. Meet Landon.
We got you here. We were putting the pressure on you. We were sending those videos. We were like,
no. In our speeches, I was like, because you invited us, and then because I didn't realize you guys didn't have service. We kept messaging. We were set. We got our business together. It's a level vacation for us. Hey, we're coming. We don't know where to go. And like last
It was very nice to meet you, Kevin.
Oh, it was very nice to meet you too. I'm sorry, your name is like
Yes. Okay. I feel your light and it's profound.
Thank you. Ooh, chilly.
It might be the last bro. That shit embedded in my DNA. Yeah. Increasing quantities through multiples.
Where are we going?
Continuous basis, abracadabra.
I love it, man.
Yes.
Look at this, man. This is tripped out.
Yeah. I'm so happy when it comes to increasing source.
Your tripod's missing a bubble level.
Oh, it is. That's reasonably more perception of that. Smile. Love on each other. Projector vibes. Director vibes. Water vibes. Hey, that's so good. Water vibes. Yes. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Water.
You guys are so good. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Marissa directed, undirected. She's like, they're so good. Oh my gosh, they were really cool.
Gentlemen.
Knowledge yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's
get a gentleman picture.
Yeah, divine masculine pictures. Are all good
Ladies is here.
Yep. Ladies, there's a divine masculine photo happening.
I'm coming.
Really like too imbalanced on numbers.
No, this is the most balanced. This is like most erotic one that we have.
And it's almost like
Come on, bud. Come on, boy.
Exactly. Aw, brothers. Oh, brothers.
What?
Drink more water.
It's like an alarm. You sneeze, it's like, oh, gotta get more water.
Gotta fill
I know.
I gotta fill up
That's
my
what- he
bottles
said
and I
that.
love water. That's super high
How
frequency.
are you feeling, baby?
Love water.
God, he's got divine love. He's got abundance.
Yeah,
That's right, man.
Yeah.
Got Italian blue glass.
Kevin and I are
Sacred. Since I had my tattoo artist put this on my
How long did you go for?
4 years.
Oh, 4 years.
So like 2 years I was in and literally it was like adult daycare. Like it was not like you seeing the movies like behind. I mean, for the first 21 days I was in a cell. Like it was like I was going like
I
it
did
was
6
horrible.
months,
I was
so I know.
locked up, like couldn't get out. And then I got transferred to a minimum joint. And
Yeah.
we were in like dorms.
That's what I was.
Like a house of like 100 guys, 20.
Connor, what flows through for you as we continue to anchor down everything kind of unfolded.
Sacred community, this gathering, this love, this absolute blissful state of existence that we're all co-creating together is like really absolutely beautiful. And there's so much gratitude for the water, so much gratitude for bringing us all together and for hydrating us and for manifesting all of this around us. Like it's all water, guys. Like it's literally all water, you know. So it holds your DNA together. But yeah, just that's what's flowing through. Just gratitude, love, abundance, so much abundance. And message for y'all watching, y'all deserve this.
Yes!
I'm telling you, you deserve it. You're worthy of
And
this
it's
water.
real.
You're worthy of
It's
this
not
community.
woo-woo.
It's not.
Real.
We all just,
Yes!
honestly, we all just cried. We're sick of being called crazy. Like this is real shit, y'all.
You
This
don't
is-
know
We're
until
not.
you know.
We're not crazy.
Didn't feel like longevity, you know what I'm saying? Like we're building generational wealth.
Yeah.
And it's like, just didn't feel like longevity, man. It felt addictive and it was stressing me out, man. It was Christ conscious. If you have a lot of time to do it, there's yield farming though. That's one thing that's pretty powerful. You can do like these ICOs, like condition corn offerings. These are just really high risk. So you can make a lot of money on condition corn offering. You just gotta know when to get out of it.
Like I said, man, like I got stuff that you're talking about. I understand what you're saying, and like I was invested in Cardano and XRP like back 4 years ago.
Awesome.
So like I mean I know some of these companies and I understood where they were heading. So
Yeah.
just
We're on the right track. Like, you know, now we're looking at things like AI, so Singularity Net, which is Sophie the robot. So that's Singular. So Singularity Net is going to make AI scalable, because right now it's not scalable. I mean, who can afford AI, right? So the scalable is to bring it affordable, and so you can bring it to the people. And so Singularity Net, I just invested in. So I'm doing some stocks now too. I invested in DM.
Yeah.
Anything that's like. So I watched the World Economic Forum. I found DM metals, which is making 3D metal. So like, for example. Yeah.
Did I see that on yours?
Yeah,
or?
yeah, it was mine. Yeah. Okay, you're in the cab. I keep forgetting you're in there. And I tell you guys exactly.
Right. Like, I mean, do you take profits and all that and type shit, or you just
long term.
let it just
Some
be?
of them we do. Once the portfolio moves, that's what we're doing during the bear market. So we're in a bull market, so it's like
Right. It's great.
So I'm just holding until we have parabolic moves, and then I'll pull some profits. But in the bear market though, we were pulling profits. We're buying and selling
Low,
high,
right.
buying in low, and then
Love that scarf.
Thank you, man.
That looked
Thank
good.
you. And then I had 20% of my portfolio was more risky, but right now I'm just long-term, solid portfolio, very fundamental. But like Salman goes on, like I should have gotten polka dot's solid though. I should have gotten the polka dot when he said it was like freaking 400 when he said it. It's like $16 now.
Do you have anybody that does day trading in any of that?
Salman does, yeah. So
Swing trading? Or?
yeah, if you see Salman in the Discord, he can help you. He's the one that he's part of our academy, like the leadership team. He does day trading. He does like I wouldn't be day trading, I guess.
Swing trading.
Swing trading, yeah. He's not really day trading like every minute. He'll buy low, he'll buy an ICO, and he'll sell. So, but he's really good at that. Like his finance, he puts in stop losses and all that stuff. So.
Speaking of which, man, I downloaded the Kraken.
Oh, cool.
And
So you want to set up?
so then it tells me to do this.
Yeah, you're gonna need to set up.
On the computer?
Yep. It's like setting up a bank. Yep, it's a little more detailed.
Alright, so like, then what do I just gotta go to kraken.com and then just kind of.
Yep, crack on, and then you go through. I would recommend going through the highest level of K1, which is the security. Because it takes a little bit longer, but you have to do the security process. That way, when you're parking large amounts back, you choose to DI.
Right.
Because the only problem with these, some of these exchanges, you can only move
Like $2,000 a day or a week or
I love
something.
that you're so divinely guided to get the white and like all of it.
Yeah.
It's just so you can't make this shit up.
Last day, guys. About to go do some,
Go take a little face bath. And it's freezing out here.
It's freezing out here.
Yeah, so my body's cleansing. I can feel it, man.
Yeah.
We ate almost all raw food, pretty much, yeah?
Yeah.
All raw food, just water. Doing great, man. Feeling really good. It's time to go back to the jungle.
Just so y'all know, that water has to be like -50. I'm like, that water gotta be like -50, dude. Look at that. That's how cold it is. Get a few words of wisdom from the water benders out here. Alright.
Water.
Meet Jilly, aka the water priestess. So, initially upon meeting the water priestess, she had this aura about herself. Like, I mean, she's like a Disney character. Like, I think that they made the movie Moana after they saw her. Like, straight up. That's all I'm gonna say. Just look her up.
Way two. Come on.
The life-giving substance of our earth is alive. We have forgotten this life force, this movement of life that is our natural flow. We are here rebirthing this. We are here allowing the waters to awaken within us, to trust the divine flow from Source, from God, and allowing this to awaken in our own bodies. That's what this water path is all about: surrendering, allowing, staying in your integrity, staying in your alignment, crystallizing the waters. This river is the life force of Sedona. Being here, gathering as our family, we are finding each other and we are here to build and crystallize. Sleeping waters. Sleeping waters are now awakening to the life force that we are. And this movement, we take this movement through our lives and allow ourselves to be like water, shape-shifting to every form. Honoring water in every layer, every state of matter, solid, liquid, gas, plasma. We are it all. And when we awaken this, we have the ability to awaken all water in the world. When we pray to one body of water, we pray to all water. All of the water in the world is connected. You are water. Remember that. The magic is within you. The currents of the sea are within you. Awaken to that. Explore that. Allow the current to fold and twist and flow.
Thank you.
Tell me
Sorry.
No, you good. I got it.
Sorry.
I'm trying to turn that heat up. Dude, it is cold. It is dangerously cold out here. Trying to get that heat going. Whew. Now we're about to go get some of that good breakfast. Playing it by ear too. We haven't even decided, but we're about to drive off. Nope. Like probably too, man. It's a different, yeah, it's weird how that, because I was looking at like lobsters and stuff, right? Yeah. And they look like bugs, dude. They look like armored bugs, dude. And I was tripping off of that because I'm like, they're the bottom feeders, right? Yeah. They're the ones who stay on the bottom floor, but they are shelled and armored up to take that pressure, the water pressure, man. I'm just like, what? But they look like straight bugs, though. It's pretty scary. I'm like, oh man, we be eating that? Underwater bugs, man. I guess I can't eat a scorpion. Cafe Jose to the left. Doesn't look as busy.
Yeah.
Sedonuts. That is funny, dude.
Brown bags in here? Brown bags? With our supplements in it?
The little brown bags. Oh shit.
Listen, we're not that far.
Okay. My bad. Damn, I thought I...
Ahorita no queremos hacer.
All right, headed back home. Guess I would share my key learnings here about the water trip. I don't know if it started off as a water trip, but that's what it ended up being. Water. So let me just start from the beginning, because what's interesting is that I was reading the Bruce Lee book, Be Like Water, my friend. I've complete the book. We're going on this retreat, which I already kind of knew about, but then we get introduced to a water ceremony like the day before. Me and John have no idea what it's about. And yeah, so we go and we get into that, and we learn so much. My personal learnings on it was a lot. It was a lot of correlation with what I learned in the book, but it was more Bruce Lee's viewpoint on it was more hands-on, and this was more of a spiritual aspect of the water, and how necessary it is for so many different things. It just made me think about, like, we cry, we sweat, you know, we salivate. Everything that has any form of liquid base has to have water in it. It's everywhere, it's in everything. And trying to pay attention to that, and like the aspects of how it is in your body all the time. Your body is 70% water. Your brain is like a good measure of water. And solidifying what I've learned already about how water holds memory, as y'all probably seen on our lives, me and John, we talking to our water and stuff like that. This just totally like completed everything we just initially started scratching the surface on. It was like we were talking about it a little bit, and all of a sudden it was like, okay, we're gonna give you somebody who's mastered it. Like, here you go. And what's so interesting about that is, as we were doing all of this stuff, I was getting all of these different water signs, different hydration signs. It was so weird, but it's very, very important to me, and what I've learned, to understand and appreciate and really, really tune into how, even though it's so basic to us, how important water is in our lives. It's incredibly important. And I feel like on my personal journey that I'm just getting back to basics, man. I started doing the grounding with the trees. John showed me how to get my feet in the dirt, and I started, through that, I started, you know, grabbing the trees, communicating with the trees. And then now with the water, we get introduced to, you know, how we're supposed to drink it, and with intention, and how we're supposed to flow and be fluid like water. And yeah, we're building something, man. John, you want to share your key learnings?
Yeah, I think it's the interesting thing is about the dehydration, right? So we talk a lot about information, about intake into your body, around where your money's going, right? And so what we're realizing is that anything that has dehydration in that area is not going to work properly. And where does dehydration come from? It comes from living for the world, right? It's all in the Bible, right? It's not religion, it's all Bible. It's in our DNA. And so what's happening within our world is we're pulling ourselves so far outside of source, whether that's for you, if that's Jehovah's Witness, if that's Mormon, LDS, Catholic, whatever, right? So that's your source, right? But what the worldly things are doing is pulling us and dehydrating us from the source, which is fluid, information, everything, right? Everything. So if anything in your life is not prospering, it's dehydrated, right? So in order to get your body back on track, you need to hydrate the cells. You need to allow your body to work properly. If your finances are dehydrated, you have to look and you have to get the fluidity going again. You're probably working for money if your finances are dehydrated. You're working for money. You're not creating a fluid relationship, allowing money to work for you that creates a currency, right? Anything. If your brain is always jumbled in your negative thoughts and depression and sadness, you're dehydrating yourself from the good words. I'm abundant, I'm wealthy, I'm healthy. So everything goes back to dehydration. And the interesting thing is, because Kevin and I spoke it into existence, we said that we are going to bring in the 4 elements to our business: fire, water, earth, and air. We had said this in the past, and now here we are. We got the air, the crypto, the breathing, we got fire intensity workouts, right? Then we got the water, the hydration, then we got earth. And right now in our business, we're going back, we have a vertical integration vegetable grower. that's going to be teaching people. Our clients are going to be able to come into our business and grab free fruits and vegetables, basically. We're going to feed our clients. So what I'm realizing is that if anything is lacking in my life, I just need to hydrate it, right? If anything's lacking, I just need to hydrate it. So it's very simplistic. And what we're experiencing within this world, you know, as we're up here in this kind of off the grid, the whole world is supposedly falling apart, but all the world is dehydrated. That's all it is. And so if anybody's, you can be dehydrated in a relationship. So if somebody in your relationship is dehydrating you from your positivity and you're trying to do something great and your spouse, partner, loved one is like dehydrating you, like, hey, I got this new idea. They're like, and they literally dehydrate you through their words. Oh, that's not going to work. That sucks. That's dehydration. So you have to be able to hydrate yourself by, no, I'm abundant, I'm wealthy, I'm healthy, I'm so happy and grateful for the money that comes to me, increasing quantity, just multiple sources on a continuous basis. That's hydration for your finances. So that's the biggest key learning I got, is that not only is it just water, it's information, it's everything. And the earth is telling us exactly what we need to do. The trees are telling us exactly what we need to do. The bears are telling us exactly what to do. When a bear takes a piece of salmon and drops it by a tree, and that tree absorbs the iron and passes it through the roots to another tree, that's hydration. Our world and earth knows what to do. We came from source, right? And so the biggest thing is we've been dehydrated through the construct of certain religions, football teams, whatever. It's about understanding the source that you're focused on. Is it hydrating your body? So if you're Catholic and it's hydrating you, then good, awesome. But if there's anything lacking in your life, ask yourself, is it that you're not taking in the hydration from your religion or what it's teaching you? Or are you dehydrating yourself from that, right? So that's what I learned, is that I'm going to look at every area of my life. If I'm lacking financially, it's dehydrated. If I'm, you know, I have a little cold thing going on right now. I'm like, what am I doing to create this? I did that, right? There's something in my body that's creating this little bit of dehydration up here. So it's so simplistic, and so we're going to bring simplicity back to the people, and it's so full circle now. So you're going to start to see the 4 elements come out within our business, and teaching people how to be hydrated financially, teach people a hydrated physical body, hydrated spiritually, however that shows up for you. So we're going to bring hydration back to the people.
Yes, indeed. Oh yeah, we want to be very thankful for these incredible gifts that they gave us. Sandblasted, his says divine love. The water that's in there is very special. We'll tell you guys about that later, but yeah. Yep, mine says abundance, but yeah, they gave us to the everyone as gifts, and that's it. We'll see y'all soon.
What is money? It helps us measure the value of things, like how much money would you pay for these diamond rings? Yeah, I got money. All these coins and all this paper, could spend my money, or I could save it all up for later.
Over 3,000 years ago, as far as we can tell, the first form of money was this little seashell. 200 years later, if you were a shopper, you used metal coins made of bronze or copper. In China, in the year 800, you were paid in the first form of paper money that was ever made. You wanna know why we need money? I'll tell you. Money helps us measure value. Like, how much are these new blue suede shoes? Would you spend the money? Well, you gotta choose.